came off the bench. He wasn't great right away. And this is what happens so often in the NBA. Everybody wants guys to speed up their development. Sometimes you have to wait on players. Jeff Teague has proven this once again, that if you're patient with a good young talent, you're teaching him the right things, you don't reward the wrong things, a player can slowly and steadily improve. Jeff Teague has done exactly that for the Hawks.
Jeff, much of Atlanta's success last season, obviously the way they play team basketball, but the guy that made the team go was Jeff Teague.
Yeah, I think he's really improved. Think about it. A couple years back, he was on the trading block, and then they matched Milwaukee's small offer, and he signed back, and he's developed into a superstar.
Lays it in for two.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Green against Millsap. He curls, puts it up, draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Horford. And he'll head to the line to shoot two. Knocks down the first one. To the line for two. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Teague against Curry. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Can't hit from long distance.
That's just a bad play. They're a bad shooter taking a bad shot at the wrong time.
It's going to be difficult for the Hawks to duplicate last year, Jeff. 60 wins, everything just seemed to fit, but it's still a fun team to watch because they play so well together.
They sure do. Mike Budenholzer has done such an outstanding job in putting his team in position to play well off of each other. Now listen, losing DeMarre Carroll has hurt them, no doubt, but they still have a formidable team led by Jeff Teague and their front line of Paul Millsap and Al Horford.
Teague shot for three, off the mark. Curry jump shot, that's a two. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. At the rim, right there, and it won't go.
Atlanta's just not set the right tone defensively. They're getting absolutely obliterated on that end of the floor.
And Stephen Curry with the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
You know, Jeff, these Hawks have something to prove this year. They just were so banged up in the playoffs, so we really didn't get to see the real Atlanta Hawks in the postseason.
No, they struggled, and some people predicted that they would because they don't have that elite offensive player that you could go to like LeBron James. And so when they got swept by Cleveland, it was portrayed, well, everyone knew this was going to happen, but I think people overlooked their injuries, and I would expect Atlanta to come back and play better in this year's playoffs.
To the basket, flips it up, the whistle, and a foul called against Bogut. And Jeff Teague will go to the line with under a minute and a half to go here in the first.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
Number 25, Tamo Sefolosha.
To the basket, it's good, a two-pointer. And we have a timeout here in the late stages of the first quarter.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
You know, last season, Jeff, when the Hawks were enjoying that 19-game winning streak, everybody called them the Spurs of the East. It's pretty appropriate when you look where Mike Budenholzer came from.
Yeah, Bud's a disciple of Greg Popovich, and he knows But I think when you label them something like that, you're taking away from what they accomplished. Atlanta set a standard of play last year that was as good as any team in the league with their habits and their effort on a nightly basis. I love what Mike Budenholzer has the Atlanta Hawks doing, and I'll tell you this, he couldn't have learned from any better coach than the great Pop.
And he makes them both. Horford for two, shoots away. The Hawks with control on the rebound. And he's fouled. Andre Iguodala picks up his first foul of the night. And Thabo Sefolosha will go to the line. He's shooting 77% for the season.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Green jump shot, able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great looking shot.
Horford has the double team converge. Horford for two. Nice finish around the rim. Green jump shot. Hardaway the rebound. Time winding down. That'll do it for the quarter as he fires it up. First quarter complete. The Warriors up.
Remember, fans, if our team reaches 100
5 minutes to play here in the second. The Warriors up by 8. One of the teams really interested to see how they fare this year is the Atlanta Hawks, Jeff. This is an intriguing team.
I think what Coach Mike Budenholzer did with his team last year and having them play beautiful offensive basketball like the San Antonio Spurs, which he was a longtime assistant for, showed the promise of this team and this organization.
It's good. A two-pointer. Golden State shooting 58% from the field. Sefolosha's looking to operate from down low. Goes to the goal. Thompson the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going.
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Schroeder bringing it up. Here's the screen. Curls in for the layup, and a foul is called. And Dennis Schroeder will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
personal foul. Team foul number 1 for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder shooting 2.
First free throw, good.
Substitutions, Golden State.
And gets both points from the line.
Number 15, Al Horford.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was. His sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Puts it up for 2. Converts on the inside. He's averaging 10 points per game this season.
Number 12, Andrew Bogut.
From downtown. No go from beyond the arc.
If this is what you're paid to do, make shots, then be a shot maker. When your opportunities arise, knock it in.
Millsap hoping for position in the paint. Turns him away with the block. Out of bounds. And both teams making changes to their lineups right now.
Number 0, Teague. Into the game for the Warriors, number 23.
Curry against Teague. Gets past the defender, looking to curl in, hits for two.
Golden State shooting 64% from the field here tonight.
They score early and they score often. This is a great offensive team built around a solid offensive system.
And lays it in nicely.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Bogut on the drive. A two. Pointer.